You already checked the email, then you checked it again. You looked at the calendar, then looked one more time. You confirmed the meeting, then opened it again just to make sure. You probably didn't think much about it. You just told yourself, "I'm just making sure." But why? For a lot of overloaded professionals, making sure becomes part of the job. Not because people tell you to, because responsibility quietly teaches you that one more check might prevent a much bigger problem. One missed detail, one forgotten attachment, one wrong date, one overlooked message. If you've ever been the person people depend on, you know how much those small moments can matter. So over time, your brain starts learning a simple rule. Make sure. Check again. One more look, just in case. Eventually, you stop deciding to do it. It becomes automatic. The email isn't really what you're checking. The calendar isn't really what you're checking. The task isn't really what you're checking. You're checking for certainty. Because somewhere along the way, your brain learned that certainty was part of your responsibility. The more often you catch mistakes, prevent problems, or save someone else from an issue, the stronger that habit becomes. Making sure works, until one day, you realize you're making sure even when nothing has changed. Reading the same email again, opening the same calendar again, checking the same task again. Not because you don't trust yourself, because your brain learned that one more check feels safer than one less. The work eventually ends. The habit doesn't. That's why something as small as checking an email twice can quietly follow you into the rest of your day. Not because you're careless, not because you're obsessive, because your brain has been practicing just making sure for years. Maybe you've been saying those words for so long, you never noticed they'd become automatic. If this feels familiar, subscribe. You're not the only one experiencing it, and you're definitely not the only one carrying it. Maybe you've been saying, "I'm just making sure," without realizing your brain forgot what sure enough feels like. Heavy days, clarity for overloaded professionals.